There's a light, a certain kind of light, never shone on me. I want my whole life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a truth, certain kind of truth you claim to own, but what good is screaming and cursing if you're a liar? If you're a liar, you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to tell the truth, 'cause you get paid to lie. 'Cause you get paid to lie. Ooh, in my brain, see your faces again, demonstrating with my flag. You gotta be so blind to think you're saving my peace of mind. Blocking all the streets, screaming slogans all the time, dragging your children to crowded, screaming crowds. But I understand, 'cause you're so blind to demonstrate like this, and you think you're one of a kind. You don't know what it's like to tell the truth and respect another humankind. So you can scream around and demonstrate all you want, but I know what you're like, 'cause you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love BB, to love BB the way I love him. Ooh, you don't know what it's like. No, you don't. You don't know what it's like to love Benjamin Netanyahu. To love Benjamin Netanyahu the way I meow for him. Yeah, that was a silly song, but basically what I want to say is those demonstrators, they don't know anything about democracy, and yet they scream democracy. Yes, the majority voted Benjamin Netanyahu because we didn't want our country to be taken over by extremist left, anti-Zionists. But on the other hand, most of us don't want to be our country taken over by the extreme right either. But what do they want, the demonstrators? That Benjamin Netanyahu voted by majority leave? That they get to say and do what they want just by screaming and blocking all the streets and airports and telling the army, telling the soldiers not to do things? I mean, complete chaos is what they're creating. It's not about love. It's not about democracy. It's not about listening to something from above. It's all about lies and money and taking over by power. And it's about having tons of money to put up all these posters. And it's about having the mayor of Tel Aviv in your palm of your hand. So you can do whatever you want. You can put posters. And Shiva doesn't like that. No, you don't. So I didn't see any demonstrators here, but I live in fear of all these people marching by, these stupid white pensioners, lily white pensioners, screaming for injustice when what were they doing the whole time? Did they bring justice to Israel? Did they bring equality? Or did they only take care of their own ass and those close to them? Do they care about equality? Do they care about social justice? Do they care about people earning a decent wage? Well, where were they, all these pensioners that are screaming with flags? Where were they since 1948, making a country where everybody has a decent salary? And that's why the right wing came into power, because the damn socialist left sure wasn't taking care of people. The damn left sure wasn't going for equality. Yeah, they can scream slogans, but what did they do for this country all these years? What did Yair Lapid do, except form a government with the extremists that in Egypt they hang them, they execute them because they're so extreme and they want to kill people. So he made a government with the Muslim Brothers, the most extreme political body known to in Arab countries. They don't let them come into power. But no, Yair Lapid let them through. Well, I say, screw you, demonstrators. Stay away from us. Stay away from us. Because this dog sure ain't having anybody wave the flag in her face. It's so fake and phony. And Joe Biden is also, I don't know who the hell pays him to say what he does, but he sure as hell ain't taking care of the USA. There's so much injustice and so many people suffering in the US, and Joe Biden is sending cluster bombs to Ukraine. So what? There could be a World War III? Does he really care about people? Or does he even know what day of the week it is? I don't need Joe Biden's seal of approval. I don't need a senile man who goes by where he can get the most profit. I don't need somebody who changes his mind according to the wind to tell me what's right or wrong. I voted for Benjamin Netanyahu because he really does care about Israel. And you know what I love about him? No matter what they say to him, he's I've never seen him lose his temper. Because he knows what he's doing is right. And he knows they framed him. And he knows those assholes marching and demonstrating and blocking streets are the opposite of democracy. They want to do whatever they want just by screaming and demonstrating and creating chaos. So every Saturday night, instead of going to concerts, theater, meeting friends, you're supposed to have the whole streets blockaded by all these pensioners that where the hell were they since 1948? What the hell did they do for this country? All of a sudden they wake up, oh no, the right wing has taken over the government. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. No, it's not. It's not the end of the world at all. You know what it is? It's the end of sanity. Because as long as people can just block streets and nobody does anything to them, and the police that makes so little money here in Israel, they make less than a teacher. It doesn't make a lot of money. And they're supposed to control all these millionaires who demonstrate because they don't like the right wing in government. They don't want a Jewish state. They don't want a state. They want everything to be here chaos so that people can just take over and terror can just take over. And we don't want that. That's why we voted for Benjamin Netanyahu. We want some order. I don't like Ben Gvir. I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing. I say raise the salaries of police and give them power to stop demonstrators from taking over and destroying our country. Peace, light, and love from us, the guard dog, and me.